Hello there. This is Apostle April Cofie, your marketplace apostle. And yes, I'm here once again with Coffee Nuggets. And today, I'm going to talk to you about this. What should I say in prayer? Well, I know that many of you are probably new to this thing we call being a Christian, and you've just recently accepted Jesus Christ in your heart. But you've been hearing people talk about prayer, and you're like, I don't know how to pray. Well, today, we're going to talk about what to say in prayer and how to pray. Let's start with this. Many people are very distracted, and they know they're distracted, so they may start out by playing some music. Some soft music, we call it praise music, or just some Christian music that you might be familiar with to help you get focused. And then they may turn that music down and begin to glorify God, or thank God, shall I say, and say thank you to Him for all His many things He's done for you. You know, He has blessed many of us with jobs, especially since this 2008 thing. He has blessed us with vehicles, with homes. Our family is still here. We get to still talk to our parents. Maybe you were trying to find a particular location and you wanted a parking space when you got there. I know when we get to campus, we're really trying to find parking spaces and trying to find where the building is. So maybe He just blessed you to find so many things. And maybe He blessed you with a job increase in your finances. There's just so many things that God has provided for you that you can just begin to thank Him for. And you can even thank Him for the person that helped you accept Jesus Christ into your life. So after you've played a little music and you've thanked Him for many things, then you want to get into scripture. Because I know that you watched one of my other videos, and that video tells you that when you are ready to pray, you want to have scripture available. And I believe I mentioned you want to have a minimum of 3 scriptures available. So you get someone, because I know that you may be new, so you get someone to help you find some scriptures in the Bible that apply to some situations you want to pray for. So we've played our music, we've thanked Him for several things, and I'm sorry, I'm outside. We've thanked Him for several things, and then we read our scriptures. You read the scriptures out loud. Not only do you read them out loud, but you can begin to talk to God about what it is you want to talk to Him about. And then, just in case you didn't know, there is a scripture in the Bible that says, remind me of my word. And what He wants you to do is remind Him of what He said in the scriptures. So, as you're praying and you're saying, well, God, my friend Susie needs a job. And your scripture says that if we should give, that you will open the windows of heaven and give us a blessing that would be so enormous we couldn't have it. So, you just remind Him of what His scripture says concerning what you're talking about. And if you run out of things that go along with your scripture, you can just simply talk to Him. Well, God, I have this thing going on in my life, and I'm just wondering about it. Is that something I should do? Is that something I should not do? Now, here's a good one that a lot of people are very concerned about, and that's about questions. You can ask God a question, and some people seem to think that when you ask God a question, you're questioning Him. But no, you're not questioning Him as in questioning His authority or questioning His ability to have something happen in your life. You can ask Him a question about things that are going on, things that you don't understand, things that you need instruction or direction on. Just ask Him a question. Remember, He's the one that made the Bible, and He's the one that created the universe. So there's not one thing going on in your life that He does not know about and that He is not interested in, because you are the apple of His eye. So, we've played a little music, we've said some scripture, we've talked to Him about several things. Well, at the end of your prayer, when you feel like you're about done, you want to begin to tell Him thank you. Thank you for many things. Thank you for listening. Thank you. And ask Him to continue to guide you in the way that you should go. Excuse me, there's a bug in my face. But anyway, that is basically how you pray. And Another thing too is there are different types of prayer, but that's something you want to learn later, and we will actually talk about at least 4 different types of prayers and some different scriptures that go with those prayers in another video. So now that we've talked about in another video how to get to the point to where you pray for an hour, and now we've talked about what to say in prayer, well, how about on another video, keep your eyes open and watching for videos coming out. We will tell you about 4 different types of prayer and different scripture that actually go along with that prayer. This is Apostle April Cofie, your marketplace apostle. And if you would like to have other nuggets, or maybe you have been in ministry for a while and you're wanting to develop a ministry or develop a church, a prayer team, or something like that, then you want to join me over on Facebook. It's Apostle April Cofie, Marketplace Apostle. This is where you will learn a lot of things about building a ministry, building a church, working with other ministers, how to develop a very strong prayer life, and just a lot of leadership things that have to do with not only you in ministry, but I know you have a business too. And we believe that the business and the ministry should be going together and not separate. So, like I said, join me on Facebook at April Cofie, Marketplace Apostle, so we can share with you things that will help you in your business as well as in your ministry and your Christian life. This is Apostle April Cofie signing off here, your Marketplace Apostle. Toodles.